Hi everyone, Darth Angelus here, and I'm here to unbox and review this Gaomon PD1560 graphics display tablet. Now, the very kind people at Gaomon have sent me this, so I'm going to review it, and let's see how it goes. So, first of all, I'm going to unbox it, and then we'll give it a go. Right, we have quick start guide and some driver instructions. This looks like the display stand. Let's have a quick look. Yep. That's looking there. I will leave it in the protective cover for now. Put those aside. In this box we have the cables. We've got screws. I think they must be for the mount. Not sure what that is. Power cable. USB cable, which I guess makes it work. HDMI cable, you can see, so that it can be connected to my computer. Right. Oh, that's very handy. The power adapter, because this is a US connector, and I'm in the UK, so being able to swap those around. And, I'll figure that out afterwards. Not quite sure what that is, but I'm sure the quick start guide will let me know. So let's set those aside. This must be a protective cover for the tablet. And the tablet itself. So let's take it out of the sleeve. There we go. It's got please peel off this mask before application. It says anti-glare film has already been installed. There we go. Please remove the screen protector before using. Okay. Let's have a look on the back. Got the connector plugs there. So I'm looking at them and I'm not pointing at the camera. Connector plugs here. The buttons here on the side. Looks pretty good. Right, I've had a quick look at the instructions. So, well, the first thing I'm going to do is take the power cable and adjust it to the UK power socket, because this is not what they look like in the UK. So it's just a matter of pressing that, you twist it around, take the one I want to connect it to. Bear with me 1 second. There we go. Slot it on, twist it around, and it's in place. So when I go and connect this to the computer in a minute, it will be powered and I can plug it in properly. One of the other extra little features that comes with this is the stylus. It's been in this little box here. This is what it looks like. I'm going to leave it in the packaging for now, because it'll be better to take it out when I get to the computer, and I want to keep it safe in there for now. There we go. Now, earlier on in the video I said I didn't know what this was, and having read the instructions I know exactly what it is. You put the stylus in there and it's a nice little stand, but also you twist it around. You've got the spare nibs for the stylus, so that when they wear out you can replace them. It's nice that they've included quite a few in here. 8. Yeah, so that should last quite some time. So I'll put the lid back on, twist it on, and they're safe inside in there, so you can put that on your desk and keep the stylus safe as well. So I think that's it. I am going to go and connect this up to the computer and give it a try. Okay, so it took a few minutes to set this up, and it was a case of plugging in the HDMI and USB cables into the tablets on this side, and of course into my computer on the other end, and the same for the power cable, which obviously went to the closest power socket. And once it was installed, it was a matter of going to the Gaomon website and downloading the software, which took a few minutes, and it's very straightforward and easy to use. So we're going to start by looking at that. So of course you can map keys, so of course on the side you've got these buttons, and you can map them to different keys for shortcuts in the software you use. For example, this one is Control Z, which is of course undo. Very useful if you're using a piece of art software, and having the option to just press a button is very useful, so that when you're using the stylus pen here, you're not trying to reach for the keyboard and when your hands are full, or or go for a mouse. So that's very convenient, and you can map them to whatever shortcuts you want. So whatever software you're using, or whatever shortcuts you need, use very often, you can just do that. So the next thing you can do is configure the pen. Now you can change to the pressure sensitivity, and I set it to -2. I found that worked best for me, but of course it's entirely up to you what you feel comfortable with. And you can also map the buttons on just 2 buttons here on the pen, and you can again, like the buttons on the tablet, you can map them to 2 different keyboard shortcuts. Then of course you've got the work area. Now this is handy because at the moment I've got the tablet functioning as a second monitor, and it's a different resolution to my primary monitor, so being able to set this here is very handy. So if I was going to set this to have the same image as my primary monitor, then you would need to adjust here the screen ratio, or you can drag here or that way to make it fit. It's so that when you touch the stylus to the screen, the stylus is actually touching the right part of the screen. I didn't have this set up initially the right way when I first used the primary monitor, and so when I would be, let's say, touching here, and then what I was drawing would appear over here. So having it set this way means you get exactly on the spot. So it's very simple to set up. When I did play around with the settings, I spent a couple of minutes with it, figured it out. But as I said, I'm using a secondary monitor because it's very useful having that option, because I can put reference material on the primary monitor and then just look between that and this tablet. But again, it depends on what your style is, how you work, but having the option there means you've got a lot of flexibility. So that's about it for the software. So I'm going to show you how this works. So we've got here is a blank image. I'm just using this to give you a quick example of how this works. I've set the paintbrush tool. It's a very simple brush, just to demonstrate how this works. And as you can see, I'm just going to touch very lightly, and you start to get a line. Now the more I put pressure onto the screen, the thicker and harder the line comes down. And yeah, it's basically that simple. It's, as you saw in the software, I set the pressure, which is what makes that work. And of course that's just a scribble, but it gives you an idea of how this works. Now if you zoom in the software, zoom in close to your image, you still get very fine accuracy, as you can see, to where the pen is touching. And I put some light pressure on, and you can see it kind of trailed off there. And of course you zoom out. Now that's not anything specific to the tablet, it's just the software and zooming in, but I thought it's good to show how that works and how you can zoom in with your software and still get all the little detail work in for whatever it is you're creating. Obviously that's not the most impressive image I can show you, so here's one I created earlier. Now if you've been on the internet for the last 6 months, I'm sure you recognize Baby Yoda here. I spent about 2 hours drawing him. Keep in mind I had never used a graphics tablet before this one, so I'm really pleased with how this turned out. Not really sure what I can say about it, but it's I guess I was using my primary display for a reference photo of Baby Yoda and just drew him from that. Let's give a few close-ups so you can have a look. It was all drawn with the stylus pen, for all the little details, all the shading. It's just about choosing different brushes in the software. Now, I've actually used 3D animation a lot for what I do, and obviously the stylus pen is more, and a tablet's more for 2D animation or 2D artwork. But I was thinking, well, how can this benefit for 3D animation? So I thought, what about texture work? Because every 3D model has textures on it, and by loading them into this, I can use the stylus pen and the tablet to do all kinds of fine detail that I wouldn't necessarily be able to get the way that I'd be happy with just by using a mouse. So let's have a look at this. Now it's a face texture for a character model, so I'm just going to show you the character model. It's for a little project I'm working on, and turn her around. So you see she's got makeup on, she's got eyeliner, and she's got lipstick. So just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to change the colour of her lipstick. So back to the texture. Let's see, what colour shall I choose? Let's make it a brighter red. So I've just selected a brighter red. I'm going to change some of the brush options. I think that should do it. So we're going to zoom in a little bit to there we go. See, she's gonna have a brighter red lips just by drawing on like this. Just takes a moment. I'll keep in mind that I'm doing a review video rather than a tutorial, so I'm not going to be doing a step-by-step guide on loading textures into the software. It's just a matter of showing you guys how this works. So I've drawn that. I'm going to save texture. It takes a moment. If I switch back up to the display there, and you can see that her lips have changed to that brighter red. And it really was just a matter of drawing on the tablet and saving it. So I'm sure that I'm going to get a lot of use out of this tablet by doing things like that. I already thought of a few ways that's going to enhance my projects. So I can highly recommend this tablet. It's easy to set up. The software is easy to use. As you saw from the beginning, you don't really have to do anything else to your art software. It's just a matter of running the Gaomon software alongside it. So yeah, it's an excellent piece of hardware. I was really impressed by the accuracy of the stylus pen to the software when I'm drawing, and I can't really say anything else. I'm very happy with it. If you are interested in purchasing one of these, they're available on Amazon. If you check the links below on this video, you'll see some codes. You can get $60 off this one, or $40 off the 2200, which is a much bigger version of this tablet. that's about it really. Again, I can highly recommend it if you're looking for a tablet, and thank you very much for watching and enjoying this video. Bye.